Our last transaction was SD22.
Yeah.
SD22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. SD22, page 183, 383.
383.
Yeah. Purchase invoice, right? Everybody has the same, right?
Yeah, we finished SD22.
SD22. Yeah. If you want to see which one is the last transaction, you can go to reports, account and taxes, and journal from February 1st to February whatever, 20 or 10 or whatever. And then you can see all the transaction, and you can find out which one is the last one. Last one was SD22. Next one is SD23. Do you want to read it? SD23. Anybody? Dina or whoever?
Yes.
Okay.
D23. To travel flights, $427 in payment of account, including the discount for early payment. Reference invoice TT 5987.
You are paying to vendor, right? In which one, which icon you are going to choose?
Pay bills.
Pay bills, good. And vendor pay bills. When you click pay bills, you can see all the outstanding. You are going to choose this one, click on this. And also discount, you are going to set up the discount, change the date. If you're not changing the date, it won't calculate the discount. Date is 11 and 12. Now you are going to set the discount, and you can see the discount $18. The purchase discounts already you have it. Click on done. Now you can see the discount here, $18. The total amount is $500, but you are paying only $427. Okay.
I have 18.19 cents.
18 and 19 cents?
19.
For me, I see $18. It's applied the discount on the credit also. Did you see that? Yeah, but how much other people are getting discount? 18 or? Bina said
18.
Everybody is getting 18? But Bina said she's getting cents also. How about Muhammad?
No, I only got 18 when I did it yesterday.
Oh, you finish, okay. Yeah, I got 18, Bina.
What do you think? Do you think the problems for now or for before?
But they are paying 427 also. I don't know. Check your total. How much is your invoice total? 945?
945, yes.
And credit applied $500, right?
Yes.
And 18. Oh. Then 445 multiply 2%.
You want me to share my screen?
I don't know why it is calculating 18 cents.
Have we changed anything in discount section?
Yeah, you can change it. You can change it. Go to set discount and you can change for $18.
And yes, I
Say done.
I'm manually.
Pay selected bills and done. Next one, sales estimate is D24.
Yes. Rocky Mountains will for the performing arts $18,450 plus GST for the airfare and $20,060 for the tower component of the complete tower package for 15 students and 2 teachers. Price of the 80-day tower to reach Russia includes airfare and accommodation and attendance at several ballet and other dance performances. Total cost of the tower, including taxes, is $35,232.50.
Okay, this one is sales estimate. You know where to go, right? Under customers?
Estimates.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain. Item here. Second component complete. Two component. After you record, you can save and close. Next one is D25.
Purchase invoice from Spotless Cleaners, $180 plus GST for cleaning office. Purchase invoice totals $189. Terms 2/10 net 30 days. Use the memorized transaction.
You already have this transaction in your memorize section. You know where to go?
List.
Yeah, list memorize transaction list. And spotless cleaners in the transaction. Change the number SC1 to and check everything. Okay, so
ST26 to Universal Theater bookings $3,810 to arrange admissions for several tower groups. No Canadian taxes apply. Deposit requested. Purchase order.
this is, to go to purchase order. Universal Theatre, type U. And The date is 13. And the purchase order number is 32. And arrange admission for several 2 groups. What happened?
Sorry, guys. I think that was me. Because I don't know. I was just logged in on my phone and my laptop at the same time, and as soon as it got connected on my laptop, it just started screaming. As soon as I signed out on my phone app, then it stopped screaming. Sorry, guys.
I thought fire alarm. Okay. Next one. Mafisa, we are in page 383.
Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to know.
We finished SD26.
Okay. Thank you.
We are going to do SD27.
Perfect. SD27. Perfect. Creating invoices, sales orders.
Yeah. I think you have that sales order earlier. Okay.
Yeah, like sales order, we touched up on it last class a little bit.
Yeah.
The same stuff.
SD27, next one.
Sales invoice.
Mm-hmm.
To Calgary District School Board, based on sales order number 6, $16,280 plus 5% GST for state fare and $28,380 for the tower in the England tower package. Total cost of the tower, including taxes, is $45,474. Times 1/10 net 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
Sales invoice.
You are going to create invoice. At the time, there's a dialog box pop up about the sales order. When you select the customer. You select the customer, Calgary. See, this is the sales order you are going to accept. Select OK. Then create invoice for the all sales order. If you want to do the partial also, you can select partially, but this one you are going to create for all. Invoice number 213, that's correct. And the date is 14th. Make sure all the total and everything. Now you can save and close. I think last time somebody was asking about how to create invoice from sales order, right? I think Mafisa.
Yeah, yes, I remember.
Yeah.
So
when you go to invoice, after you select your customer, if you have in the sales order, you will have a pop-up.
option.
Yeah. From that you have to accept. Yeah.
Oh, Matilda, what was partial? You had 2 options.
Yeah. See, there are two items you have, right?
Right. Okay.
This time, if you want to create only for the first one.
Oh, for the first order.
Yeah.
Or like only one order, you don't want to do all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 items there in the sales order, right?
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
If you want to do partial invoices, you can do partially.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. This is that's 2 items in the order.
Yeah, 2 items.
2
Yeah.
items, 1
If you-
order.
Actually, if you have many items in the sales order, if you want to, if the customer want to purchase only a part of it, then you have to select that one.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Next one is page 386. Mohammed,
Yeah.
did you finish everything?
No, I finished until 60 something. Until 64, 63. I mean 64.
What 60? Page 64, right?
No, until SD 64.
Oh, SD 64.
Yeah.
Oh, almost you finished.
Yeah. Because like everything is the same, right? Like all of them are like purchase order.
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
them
yeah,
are like-
yeah, yeah.
So it's like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's just like
That's what I'm going to. I'm going to finish 2-3 pages and go back to the last one. That's what I sent the other exercise earlier. If we finish today, we can go to the next one also. I sent another company also, right? The data.
Yes, in the afternoon today.
Yeah, I send the data for Trail Cabinet also. Because almost similar exercises. If they want to practice, they can continue everything. But if you are satisfied with the purchase order, sales invoice, create invoice, we can finish the last part and go back to next exercise. Yeah? You didn't receive anything? And how did you get the invitation? Oh, I want to know which batch you are. You are November batch, and I didn't get your name from the November batch. That's what I didn't. Yeah. Miss Mada, what is your email address? MISS, right? MISBAHBARDAR, right? Yeah. Okay, I will do it. Mohammed, could you send that data also for her? Next
Yeah,
time I'm
I
going
forwarded it to her. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Mohammed. Okay. This is 386.
Should we continue with 28?
If you want to continue
Okay.
the same transactions, you can do it. Otherwise, I'm going to check which one is different from this.
Just order.
You understand how to receive prepayment, how to pay prepayment. That is the different things. Other than that, you have same kind of transactions, purchase invoice, purchase order, cash receipt.
Which one is prepayment?
No, the prepayment, check copy, those things.
Still though.
Yeah.
So we just did the create invoice from sales order. So the only one that's different is SD29, where we have to use memorized transaction. So I don't think we have done memorized transaction using that. And then
SD29?
Yeah, SD29 is different.
Let me see. Thank you, Mohammed. SD29 cash sale summary, right?
Yeah, but the thing is we have to use memorized transaction, use the memorized transaction function. So instead of doing like...
No, this is the same thing they did before.
Oh, we did in the mapping store? Okay.
Yeah, anyway, we can do that one too. If you want to continue all the transactions, so Bina and other people
I wouldn't mind a little more, just a few more, for,
for practice.
for practice, yeah. Just a
Okay.
couple, but not necessarily all of them.
Yeah, then you can do a couple of things, right?
Yeah.
Could you, that 386 then? Page 386?
Yes, which one? SD 28 or T29?
28.
Okay.
We stopped, and the last invoice is SD 27. This is SD 28.
Yes.
Because some people, they want to practice some more transaction, right? Then,
Right. Yes.
yeah, we can continue
Okay.
2 pages and then we'll go back to the last one.
Purchase
Okay,
order.
yeah.
To Universal Theater bookings, $3,600 for admission to ballet and dance performance for members of the tower. No Canadian taxes apply. A deposit is requested to confirm order. We have purchase order.
Yeah, purchase order. Universal Theatre. The date is 14 and booking admission for ballet dance.
SD 29.
Mm-hmm.
Cash sales receipt summary.
So sorry, Bernard. I just want to ask a question, just to confirm. So,
Okay.
Matilda, I know you taught us this in our last class, even. Basically, yes, we did. We created a purchase order.
Yeah.
For the service,
Mm-hmm.
and they give us a little tidbit of information that a deposit is requested for our
Yeah.
order. That's just a little mental note we have to make, right? Not like a deposit has been paid yet. So that's
No.
going to come later. If paid,
Yeah.
then we do the
Yeah.
payment. Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, thank you.
If you want, you can put in the memo.
Oh,
For
deposit
your reference.
requested.
Yeah. For your
Okay.
reference, you can put in the memo.
Got
When
it.
you open the purchase order, you know about that. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For individual cash sales, customers, $3,600 plus GST for flights and $1,740 for tours booked during the week. Sales invoices total $5,520 paid by Visa and deposited directly to bank Visa account. Use the memorized transaction and edit the amounts.
Mm-hmm. You know where to go, right?
Cash sales.
List, because memorized transaction, right?
Okay.
They're saying use the memorized transaction and edit the
Right.
amount. Yeah.
Yes.
List and memorized transaction list.
Cash sales.
Select cashiers. Then actually the amounts are different. You have to change the amount. The first line is 3,600. The second line is 1,740. And also they are paying by Visa. It goes to Visa, bank Visa. The same kind of transaction you did in Mall in Makeovers too, right? Cash sales, edit the amounts, edit the units.
Why we changed the numbers and then after that, what about the rest of the amount?
Yep. The total is 5,520. Yeah. Now
I mean the numbers before we changed it.
Yeah, we changed it. Yes.
Okay. Before we had another amount.
Yeah.
Do we have to keep? It's automatically keep the
No, in the memorized. No, in the memorized transaction, it's going to be the same amount whatever you have earlier, but this is the cash sales. It depends on different sales. But you don't have to change anything in the memorized transaction. Just save it this. When you take the memorized transaction next time, it's going to be different amount.
We're supposed to pay the amount that we had before, right or not?
No, this is the amount we are receiving. This is the cash sales, right?
Yes.
Last time we received different amount. This time we are receiving this 5520.
Okay. Yes, I understand.
This is cash debit. Sales is credit.
Okay.
Yeah. The transaction in the cash sales and create invoice is two different, right? Cash sales is you are receiving money. Create invoice is account receivable. That one you will receive later.
Yes.
This one you are receiving immediately.
Mm-hmm. SD30 to spotless cleaners 370.80 cents in payment of account, including the discount for early payment. Reference invoice SC1008 and SC1128.
Write checks.
No. Right checks means a cash purchase because you already have the first step, right? You recorded this invoice in the enter bills.
Oh.
This is the second step you are paying now.
Bills. Yeah, bills.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we recorded this in what, memorized transactions?
No. Memorized transaction also we have it, but in the enter bills you already recorded earlier.
Interbill. Oh,
yeah,
there.
Accounts payable and service debit and accounts payable credit. You did them earlier. Now we are going to pay. In that case, bank is going to be credit, accounts payable is going to be debit. If you go to write checks, you are going to repeat again the same service debit and bank is going to be credit. But in the accounts payable, you are going to have outstanding balance.
Oh.
It's going to be duplicate.
Oh, I have yet to understand the difference then. So over here, we have to go to pay bills?
Pay bills, yeah. If you have invoices earlier, you are going to click pay bills when you are paying. Right? It's only for cash purchase.
Thank you. Okay, I have to make a big giant note of that. Write checks.
For cash purchase?
Only for cash purchases or any purchase there where there is no, so like, purchases where there's no bill or invoice.
Yeah, that is a credit purchase. If you have a term to pay, that is a credit purchase. If it is credit purchase, first step is enter bills. The second step is pay bills. Enter bills and there's
thank you.
Yeah.
I understand.
This one is only one step. Immediately you are paying money.
Right, for immediate payment.
Yeah.
There's no need to create a bill or invoice or whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Even if it is immediate payment, if you want to create payables, immediately you can go and do the payables. But that is 2 steps. This is you have one icon for the cash purchase.
Right.
If you put it here, then you have to go back and pay bills.
So now, is there a rule where like you should have an invoice for certain types of transactions, even if the payment is immediate?
There is no rule. If you want, you can do it 2 steps. That is wasting the time, and the software give a easy icon to do.
So interbills is only necessary if the purchase has been made in advance of payment.
Yeah, credit.
Okay.
No, not advance payment, credit purchase.
Right. Yeah. I mean, service has been provided before payment. Right.
Yeah, before payment. Yes.
Tilda?
Yeah.
Can you go with the accounting reason as to why vendor prepayments are considered a cash purchase?
Say again.
So vendor prepayments, right?
Yeah.
Prepayments to vendors, they're considered a cash purchase, right? Why would they be considered a cash purchase? Like, can you give it like the accounting reason behind it, or like the software reason behind it?
Actually, that one is in the manual accounting. You are putting in the asset account as a prepayment, right?
Okay.
In the software, they created immediately is go to vendor's ledger as a prepayment, as a debit entry in the accounts payable. Then when we do the invoice, it's automatically transfer in the system. When we are doing automatically transfer, or we can accept the credit.
Okay.
This is the software. Manual accounting is different. This one is the software thing.
Oh, it's like a software thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's easy.
So I understand it. I just wanted to understand the reason behind it.
Yeah. You're accountant, right?
Actually, no, not really. I have like economics background, not accounting background.
Economics, okay. I was thinking like you're IT before everything. Okay. Next one.
You have to pay bills.
Take copy, you didn't do it, right? Go to pay bills.
Yes, pay bills.
And select spotless cleaners. There are 2 spotless cleaners, and the invoice number is here. Then put the tick mark and go back to set credit discount.
Right.
Now you apply the discount for this one. What happened?
It gives 23.60 for this.
3.60. And now we are going to pay selected bills and done.
We have SD31. To travel tours, $100 plus GST for luggage tags printed with Terrific Towers logo. Purchase order totals $105. purchase order.
Mm-hmm. Travel codes, type T. $34. Item.
And we have SD32.
Mm-hmm.
The next page.
Mm-hmm.
Fill purchase order number 31 from Paris Printing House. $1,400 plus GST for printing travel brochures. Purchase invoice total $1,470. Terms 2/10 net 30 days. All items received with bill.
Mm-hmm.
Purchase invoice.
No. See, this one is from the purchase order, you are receiving the items with the bill, right? This is your purchase order. Now you are receiving the items with the bill, right? Read again for yourself. Fill purchase order 31 from Paris Printing House, 1,400 plus GST printing travel vouchers. Purchase invoice total 1470. Terms received items received with bill. Now you are receiving the items with the bill, not in the enter bills. You have to go here, and there are two options: receive intended with bill and without bill. Then you have to select with bill. Last time you did without bill. This one is with bill.
Okay.
When you type the name, you will see the purchase order. What is the name?
Matilda, suppose, you're having, like me, I'm always, I'm not always there,
No. You can ask questions, Matilda.
Yeah. Like suppose you enter bill instead. There's no harm in that. It's just you're gonna have to enter. It just you're not gonna have the option to, fill.
No.
You're gonna have to fill in all the information again. Whereas in this option, you can just select the order.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing is going to happen in the GL, but the items is going to be updated.
Okay.
Yes. Now you are going to select the purchase order, say OK.
Mataba, when I click on save and close, it's not going to another step.
Pardon me?
When I click on the save and
Yeah.
close, it's not going to the next step.
What is the message?
The same message that you have got.
Yeah. What is the message? Read the message.
Select a different type of account.
Yeah.
For this
You know
one.
what? Last time also we had the same problem, right? When we are closing. The thing is, you already applied earlier advance, the prepayment. At the time you select accounts payable in the accounts, right? That one is in the memory. Go to the account tab and take off that, delete that account and come back to item, then you can save it. You can't choose item and account number at the same time. Then now you're selecting items, and also in this ledger, in this section, there's a memory. In the account section, you have accounts payable. Take it off, delete that.
Yes, I want to.
Yeah. Now you can go back. Now you can go to next step. The same thing happened last time also, right? Remember I think third or fourth transaction, we had the same thing. That one is without bill. We did the without, yeah.
I don't know why we can't hear you. This is a mistake.
Pardon me? Excuse me?
There was a background noise.
Background noise or
Yes. It
question?
wasn't a question.
Okay. Okay, next one.
33, 689. Page 689.
Yeah.
SD 33. Sales order to Calgary Region Catholic School Board, $8,400 plus GST for the airfare and $16,200 for the tower component of the complete tower package for 10 students and 2 teachers. Price of the 9-day tower to Tokyo includes airfare and accommodation and attendance at local cultural events. Total cost of the tower, including taxes, is $25,020.
Mm-hmm.
This is sales
order.
order.
Calgary region. Date is 16. Number is 7. Yeah, okay.
We have SD35
Mhm.
to Universal Theater bookings, $3,500 as prepayment to confirm purchase orders number 32 and 33.
Mhm.
This is the prepayment.
Yeah. Where to go?
Prepayment. Payment.
You are paying prepayment for the company. You are writing the check immediately.
Purchase.
Yeah, write checks. Bina,
Yes.
when we are doing prepayment, we are using accounts payable. That one is going to be in the memory. That's what you had that screen. It's blocked the screen last time with the payment, right? With the invoice. Yeah.
Okay.
When you are doing the prepayment, you are using accounts payable. That one is going to be in the memory. When you are accepting the invoice, that's what it didn't accept to go to the next step.
Yes.
This one is.
Sorry, Matilda, I have one question.
Yeah.
Prepayment means we are going to in advance.
Yeah.
So accounts payable, I think if we have entered amount in accounts payable, then we
No.
payable.
In this case, we didn't have any outstanding balance in the accounts payable. Mohammed, when we are doing the manual accounting, when we are paying the prepayment, we did in a different way. The transaction is going to be bank, it's going to be credit. The prepayment is going to be debit, right? Right, Mohammed? But the same transaction.
Mazar, prepayment means the same thing as deposit. Right, Matilda?
Yeah, but
Prepayment and deposit are the same thing.
We are paying advance, but you didn't have any invoice yet.
I'm sorry, Matilda. I have to leave you right now.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll send an email.
Thank you very much, Matilda. Okay. All the best to you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mohammed, you are paying advance before your invoice, before you getting the invoice, because the vendor requested to pay prepayment if you want to accept the purchase order. If you want to purchase that, you have to pay prepayment. That is the request from the vendor. That's what you are paying. After that, you will receive the invoice.
Okay, I got it.
Now your accounts payable ledger for that particular vendor is empty, nothing.
Yes.
Yeah. Now when you are paying, you are putting in his ledger as a credit amount. You have some money.
That is prepayment. We are going to advance payment to pay the supplier or vendor in advance. Pay him advance. So I think accounts payable. Okay.
No, they are showing in the accounts payable in the debit balance.
So we will put that prepayment. We will put in accounts payable in debit side or credit side.
Debit side. Credit side.
Debit side.
Debit side.
Yes,
credit
we will pay, and credit side we will pay bank. We will hit to bank.
Yeah.
Credit side.
Credit is bank. Debit is accounts payable. When you receive the invoice, Mohammed, the invoice amount is purchase is debit, accounts payable is credit. If the invoice is $1,500 in your account, in your vendor's ledger, you have $500 credit also. Your outstanding is $1,500. Your payment of outstanding is only $1,500 minus $500. Then that is $1,000. That is the way it is.
Okay, got it.
That one is going to be in the vendor's ledger. Instead of going to asset account, it's going to the vendor's ledger in the debit side.
Okay, thank you very much. I got it.
You're welcome. Now you are going to select the accounts payable. And no tax, the amount is 3,500. Are you okay? You understand this part, right? Then you are going to
Yes,
print.
I got it.
Yeah, we are going to print the check and send it to give it to vendor.
So we are crediting our bank and debit accounts payable.
Yeah.
Repayment. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
okay,
you.
thank you.
That is the way in the software they pre-programmed.
Again,
Yeah, next one, yeah.
it gives me the same thing that I mentioned. Can I share my screen? Sure.
35, yeah.
No, I mean I have a problem with this transaction.
What's the problem?
When I click on save and close, it says transaction split lines to accounts payable must include a vendor on that split line.
I think you recorded an item, right?
Yes.
May I see yours? May I see your screen?
Yes. Can you see?
This is accounts payable. That's fine. Go to item. Let me see. Do you have anything in the item? Take it off.
This one?
Yeah.
You can see?
Now, how did you get this? You type it by yourself?
No. But I typed this one, the item.
Now you have to go to expenses in the account. How did you get right? Close this again. Close this one. Close this screen, and go back to new one.
Here?
And not the software. Accounts payable ledger. No, here, this one. This one is the software.
Close the right checks window, right?
Close the right check window.
One?
Yeah, this one. This is the
Right
yeah.
checks?
Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, close this in the right check. Sorry.
Close it?
Yeah, this. Okay, now go to the customer. Go to the vendor. Type the vendor. Okay.
Yeah. Bookings?
Yeah.
And open purchase order.
No, don't accept the purchase order.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. The purchase order you are going to accept when you receive the invoice.
Okay.
Now
you select the item or expense?
Accounts payable.
Account,
Accounts, not items. Accounts. Yeah.
Yes.
Accounts payable. Now, when you type A, you will see that. Okay. Put the amount. Yeah. Now you can save. Write the memo, purchase order number. What's the purchase order number? Write the memo. Here they write the memo, purchase order number 32. Okay. Now you can save and close.
You have to do the transaction. Do you want to record your changes?
Yes.
The transaction is not in balance.
Okay. Close this one. Close this one. See, nothing is here. Then you have to go to recalculate. When you're changing something, it happens. If it is not matching this one and this one together, you have to go back to recalculate. There's an icon. Yeah. Now see, this one and this one are matching now, right? 3,500. Yes. Yeah. Now you can save and close.
Okay, thank you. So
you're welcome. Next one.
Next one we have 45. An air or
ST36, right?
55.
35. Oh, 35, yes.
Yes. From air $12,040 plus GST for April of 22 others. Purchase invoice totals $12,000 and $642. Share net training, please.
That is send the bills. Mafisa?
Yes, Matilda.
Purchase invoice, you're going to do it in enter bills. When you are paying, you have to go to pay bills. If it is cash purchase, you are going to do the right checks. Last time, you were thinking to do the right checks, the payment, because you already have the information here. At the same time, if you go to right checks, you are going to duplicate the purchase 2 times.
I know. You taught us that last class, and I even remember noting it down in my notes. I have a really bad memory. You know what my problem is? I didn't practice between our last classes. I should have practiced.
No, Mafisa.
And I should review my notes.
When you are asking questions, Mafisa,
yeah.
Other people also they are learning. Don't worry about the questions.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Now you are going to do the intervals. And they are Europe, type A. And the date is 16th. And invoice number 8120. And go back here. Items. Yeah, Europe. So, item. In this case, go to expenses and select air travel expenses. Tax is GST. And the amount is hello? Hello?
Case 36. Should we continue, Natalia?
Yeah. Mafisa and other people, do you want to continue? Or?
No, we can move on to the next topic. Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm not okay.
How about other people?
Yeah, can we continue, please?
Okay. Continue for the few transactions, right?
Yes.
Them,
yeah, please.
Vina?
To Heritage Hotels, $16,000, $16,157 in payment of account, including discount for early payment. Reference invoice HH 395.
Pay bills.
Very good.
Because there's an existing invoice. That's why it's not write checks.
That?
Yes, I remember because there's an existing invoice.
Yeah.
That's why you don't go to write checks. There's an invoice, so you want to go to pay bills so that it will generate the invoice.
Very good. Then you have to click and change the date here. That one is 16th. That is correct. Now you are going to set discount. And the discount amount is coming automatically, and the purchase discount is the account name. Then you have to say done. Everybody is following, right?
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
Then after that, pay selected bills. And done.
Is this 357? From Heritage Hotels, $12,000 of $770, including all local taxes for hotel accommodation and some meals for 7-day trial. The student will share hotel rooms and the 2 adults have single rooms. No Canadian taxes apply. Terms 1/10 days.
Interbills.
Yeah. You go to enter bills and Heritage Hotels. Type H.
I remind myself of like a game show, like Jeopardy. I'm gonna answer quickly.
Yeah, it's good. And invoice number. Invoice number and the date is very important. And 5993.
Matilda, I like your settings. You know why? Because when I you know how you just like you with your vendor name Heritage Hotels, it got messed up. You know, you typed the reference number, went to the wrong field. Yeah. If I were to like reselect Heritage Hotels, all the other fields would become blank. I think maybe you did something to your settings. Never mind. It's not a problem or anything. It's just.
Say again.
I think I'm imagining it.
Because my mistake in the number I put in this.
No, yours is the same. Actually, yours is the same because you didn't fill any other fields.
Yeah.
If you had, for example, filled everything up and then changed the vendor name, it'll all erase, right?
Sometimes it will be there, only you are changing the vendors.
Only if I change the vendors. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. The bottom part will be there. If you make a mistake in the vendor's name, by mistake, if you select a different name instead of different name, then after you fill up everything, if you notice, when you change it, it won't change in the bottom.
Okay. I think mine is different settings. I don't know.
Maybe it depends on the settings. So yes,
yeah.
But for you, it's changed, right?
For me, yeah. If you know what, I'm not even 100% sure. It didn't happen too many times to me. I think it happened like once to me. Maybe I imagined it, but it's not a big problem. It might be good anyway, you know, to prevent errors.
Yeah. Yeah. In the workplace, you are going to learn more than whatever you learn in the class. When you are using the QuickBook, then there are many ways you can do it.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
You learn all its tricks.
Yeah. And also there's a help button here. When you go to the help button, it will give the detail. You can print it also. Print it and keep it for your reference also.
All right.
This help button.
Right.
If you're not sure anything, you can go to help button and search. Then it will give the detail. Then you can print it and keep it for your reference too in the book.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Very user friendly, this software.
Oh, I totally agree. Yeah.
Which one is this? Okay.
Matilda, do you know if it's true that in like Calgary or I guess in all of Edmonton, they don't pay tax. Like, I mean, they don't pay HST. They only pay like half of it, like the GST portion.
GST depends on the province. I think this province is
Edmonton. Like this company, Terrific Tours, is located in Calgary, Alberta. Alberta, so in Alberta, those people, all of Albertans, they whine so much, but they only pay half of the taxes of the rest of the country, right?
No PST, I think. Sales tax is not for tour. Yeah.
Oh, just for this specific
only
business.
Only
oh,
GST.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Depends on the province, they have different taxes. That's what when you are setting up the book, you have to select which province you are working with.
Oh, okay.
Based on that, the system bring the taxes for you.
Oh, okay.
The total amount is including taxes, right? From Heritage Hotels, 12,770, including all taxes for hotel accommodation and some meals, 700. The listed and the addition, the total is 12,770, right?
Yeah, that's what I gathered too.
Yeah, that one. This one is not 13,000 something. In that case, we have to take it.
You have to put it on the far right.
You erase this amount and don't select the HST now. Put the amount 12,000. 12,770. 12,770. Then select the tax. Select the tax now and press tab button. Yeah, now it is correct. It's breakdown to taxes and the price.
Oh, I didn't know that. The order in which you input
Yeah.
the amount in
I think
tax
last-
matters.
The last exercise also, I talked about this, right? If you select
Yes.
HST earlier, the system is going to calculate on the top of the amount, the
You
HST.
said that. Yes, you did say that. I remember.
Yeah. In this case, the including total amount is 12,770. In that case, you have to select the GST. First, you have to input the number, then you have to select the GST.
Got it.
Then it's going to break down into HST and price. Last time also you asked the question. Remember, Mafisa?
Yes. You told us, put it in the specific order
Yeah.
to because it'll do the after tax or before tax amount.
Because your question was, if we don't have subtotal, how we have to do? That's what you asked me last time.
Right. Yes.
Matilda, why you change it to 12,100?
Actually, the total is, see, the Heritage Hotels, 12,770, including all local taxes. Including, right?
Okay.
This 12,770 is including with taxes. That's what it says, right?
Yes.
In that case, you have to put the number first, amount column you have to fill up first. Then you have to select the tax. The system will break HST for you, GST for you. See, it's breaking the GST, and here also it's giving the price differently. See,
Yes.
the price is 12,161.90. GST is 648. The total is 12,770.
Hilda?
Yeah.
Sorry, before you save, can you tell me what account you chose?
Let me see. Oh, this one is, I use this account, the cost of goods sold.
Because I think there's like another account you can use, which is like tax exempt. Like maybe local tours and admissions. I think there's like tax exempt. The one underneath it.
Underneath local.
Okay, hold up. Oh, hotel expenses are
But
not.
this one
Okay.
one is including taxes. That's what it says, right?
Because the issue is like on SD37, the last line says no Canadian taxes apply.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I saw this including...
I know it says including all local taxes.
Local
But it
taxes.
says at the bottom, no Canadian taxes apply.
Okay. Thank you, Mohammed. I didn't notice that. Okay. You understand what he says, right?
Yeah. So we select tax exempt.
Yeah, we select that. Because I didn't notice about no Canadian taxes apply. Yeah. I noticed that including all local taxes. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
So how do we account for local taxes, Matilda?
Including all local taxes for hotel accommodation and some meals and
Well, what are local taxes, like city taxes?
this one is in a different country, right?
Oh, right. Of
That
course.
taxes you don't have to count it.
Right. We don't have to break it down
Yeah.
in our books. Got it. Thank you. We just need the total amount and then say Canadian tax exempt. Got it.
Thank you, Mohammed. Next one, purchase invoice.
From broadcast communications, set up new vendor. $1,920 plus GST for advertising company for upcoming towers. Purchase invoice totals $2,016. Terms net 20. This is purchase invoice.
I'm going to create a new vendor. The information is in the gray area. Don't worry about the address and everything. You don't have to waste the time with typing. Just payment section, terms and credit. Terms and credit limit. This one is purchase invoice. Go to in the bills. Type the name. and press that button. Now select setup and copy and paste here. And this is the address place. Instead of typing, go back to payment settings. You know how to type. That's what I'm saying. Like payment settings. Credit limit is important. Credit limit is $3,000. And the terms, you have to select the terms. The terms,
Just net 20.
net 20 only, yes. And they didn't say anything about the taxes, right? 50, telephone, okay, now say okay and continue with your invoice. If you are okay with this transaction, we can go to, after you finish, go to page 393 and we are going to do SD64.
SD64?
Yeah, after you finish, yeah. Because other transactions are similar, you can work at home also.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, if you want to go to previous company, if you start a new company also, if you want to go to previous company, go to file, see open previous company, then you will see the list. Then you can select Marlin or 2 or whatever you want, you can choose. There is an option, open previous company.
Open previous company. I'll write that down. Thank you.
If you start new company also, if you want to finish other transaction at home, you can go back to previous company and continue with the transaction for the practice. If you want to practice again, you can go and continue with that. Now you can go back to page 393, SD64.
From West Hills Premium Bank, pre-authorized withdrawals were made from the bank checking account. Create a new expense account. Bank charges, mortgage, bank loan, and long-term loan, and bank service charges.
We have to go for this journal. This is the adjustments. After you receive your bank statement, you are doing the journal. We have to go for this journal. Last time you did in Marlin too. Any idea?
Company?
Yeah. Go to company and make general journal entries. Now we are going to use debit and a credit here. The first one is mortgage and interest. Mortgage and interest, which one is debit, which one is credit?
Mortgage and interest. Debit?
Yeah, and bank is credit, right?
Yes. But we have mortgage payable.
Type in mortgage payable. That one is debit amount 390, and the memo is mortgage. And the second one,
Yes.
interest expense. That one is interest expense is 120. If you want to do immediately credit bank, you can select bank, because if you do it single transaction, it's good for the bank reconciliation. At the end of the month, when you are doing the bank reconciliation, you can select exactly which amount go to mortgage or something like that. If you want to do it compound entry also, that's fine. You can identify these are the bank withdrawals.
Hello, Matilda.
Yes.
The mortgage payable, the principal is 120, not 390. The interest expense is 390.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's reversed.
Oh, 390 interest. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you want to select bank also, that's fine. And now you can go to bank loan. Principal 560, interest, okay. Interest expense 210. And bank loan.
This is bank loan. Isn't should be the credit side or not?
Pardon me?
Should be in the credit side.
Which one?
Bank loan.
Bank loan is decreasing, right? Vina,
Yes.
now, bank is withdrawing money for your bank loan and the interest. In that case, bank is decreasing and bank loan is also decreasing. Bank loan is the liability account decreasing by
Okay, yes. I thought we are receiving the bank loan.
Did you read your transaction?
Yes.
You read the transaction, right? Pre-authorized withdrawals. Pre-authorized withdrawals means they are withdraw money from your bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are withdraw money for you from your bank for bank loan, mortgage, a long-term loan, and charges. They are withdrawing, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a loan repayment.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Interest again. You have to change the memo, but I didn't change the memo. You can change this one is the loan. This one is the long-term loan. Next one is long-term loan. $130. When you come to bank charges, they ask you to create a bank charges account. The bank charges account is not there, then you are going to create the bank charges. Type the bank charges.
Press tab.
Press tab button. When you press the tab button, you can see small dialog box for the setup. Click on setup. And you have to select what kind of category. That is the expense category. And then continue. And the name is there. Copy and put in the description. And save and close. Now you have bank charges account name. And the amount is $25. And press the button. This one is charges. And come back to bank. And the date is October 29th. Are you okay now?
Yes.
Now you understand we have to go for the GL, right? At the end of the month when you are doing the adjustments, if you want to do it in GL, some of the adjustment you can do it in the, if you have any mistakes or changes, you can go there, but the journal you have to do it here. Save and new, because next one also journal.
Matilda, can you just give me 3 minutes?
Yeah. Are you okay, Bina? Anybody want to read it? Check copy? Anybody?
Sure, okay, I'll read it. So is the 65?
Yeah.
Okay, so to Icarus Manitoula, $10,190.50 to reimburse the owner for expenses incurred for business and charged to personal credit card. Receipts were provided for all expenses.
Mm-hmm. What is this?
So now I have I was going to ask you, I was going to wait for you to do it and then ask you. Okay, what is that on the bottom corner, enter credit card charges? On the bottom right-hand corner. I know we used it before. And again, I have a very bad memory. Can't remember. Enter credit card charges.
Where is it?
Right beside print checks.
Receipts to provider all expenses. Where is integrated card?
You know where it says write checks? Underneath that, a little to the right of it.
Which transaction?
So you know the tab or the icons? You know the icons,
yeah.
enter
Oh,
bill.
in the screen, huh?
Yeah, the screen. It says enter credit card charges.
Oh.
This exercise wouldn't go there. So
No,
I remember
that one you did earlier, right?
we used it before, yes. It wouldn't apply to this situation because it says these are all on credit card.
No, I think we haven't used this yet. This is in the next exercise.
Oh, okay. What is that for though? Because
that
it
one
says
is
here.
We are purchasing something on credit card. The company, they are purchasing on credit card. They are going to use this one for the transaction.
Okay, that's a business credit card.
Business credit card, yes.
Okay, and over here, this exercise is D65. It says these charges were on a personal credit card. So that means...
That one is different. This is business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one you didn't use yet. This one is coming in the next exercise.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So we go to company and make general journal entries again?
No. This one is, they are paying the check, right?
Well, you said, I gathered that from when you're like, we're going to say because the next one is the same transaction.
No, I said, I thought like next one is the same transaction.
Okay.
Then when I see the check copy means they are paying the check for the owner.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, for the reimbursement.
Okay.
This is the adjustment, but not with the journal. This is, you are going to do it in where? Business owner is spent the money for the business with the on credit card. Now we are paying.
Write checks.
Write checks, yes, very good. Reimbursing, yeah. Write checks, and he's.
Icarus, charts.
We don't have L, right? Then you have to type it. Write down the name. Let's see it.
Matilda?
Yeah.
In the notes, it just says to choose other.
Yeah, we have to choose other, no vendor.
It's I, not L.
We are going to use QuickAd, and in this case, he is not the vendor. He's the other. That's what they mentioned.
Matilda, you misspelled it, Icarus.
Huh?
You misspelled it. It's I, not it starts with I. I think you have L instead of I.
Oh, for me?
Yeah. How would you correct it?
If I save it
in the settings, yeah. Once it's out,
we have to go back to other, and we have to change it.
Oh, okay.
But
it didn't get saved yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the vendor, right?
Do it exactly what is in the book, but I made a mistake.
Is it on a vendor, right?
Not in the vendor, check copy, because this is reimbursement. The owner spent the money for the business from his personal credit card. Now he is reimbursing that expenses. In that case, we are printing the check for him. This is write checks. And his name is not in the list. Type the name, press tab button, quick add, and select other. No vendor, no customer, no employee, select other. Two expenses. One is vehicle expenses. You select vehicle expenses. That is 210 plus GST. Next one is research for upcoming tours. That one is that one also they have GST. And the amount is 3,800.
Osho, you say what?
Next one is
Why would you do that? Sorry.
miscellaneous expenses. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now you can save and close. Next one.
But now you want me to read, or do you want to read?
Anybody?
Anybody want to read? Okay, I'll read. So SD 66 memo number 3 from owner. Apply unused credits for Rocky Mountain School for the performing arts to invoice number 214.
Actually, I'm not sure whether you have it or not because you didn't finish all the transaction. Let me see. Go to receipt payment and go to Rocky Mountain type bar. Rocky.
That looks like it, yeah.
We don't have it, right?
No, we do. It's green. Select that. Your mouse is right on it.
The same thing? Same?
Yeah.
Rocky.
That's the one.
Yeah, it says.
Oh, do we have the credits? No. I don't. Credits
Rocky
usually
Mountain.
show on the bottom.
Yeah, no, we don't have it because we haven't finished those transactions, the prepayment transaction. If you have the prepayment transaction and invoices, you can see the balance here and also we will see the outstanding. According to this, we have so many transactions we skipped, right?
Right.
That one is including those. I think that one is SD 53. SD 53, that is the prepayment, we haven't used it. We haven't do the transaction.
Oh, okay. Should we do that first?
If you want, and also invoice, so you understand how to do that, right?
Yeah, no, we understand it otherwise. Yeah, we did it for Malon's Maple.
Yeah, if you have this advance and the outstanding invoices, then you have to go to credit this one, record discounts and credit, and apply. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. but actually we don't have it. Try that at home, the other transactions, then you can do this one also. If you finish all the transactions, you can finish that one too. Next one is finished already. Making estimate. Oh, if you go to depreciation, you have another adjusting entries in page 395. SD 68 and SD 69.
Should we do that?
Yeah, that one also. That one is good for the practice.
Okay.
Because that's the journal. You're practicing your bookkeeping also.
Right.
SD 68 memo 5.
We're going to do it together right now?
Mm-hmm.
From owner, complete adjusting entries for supplies and prepaid expenses used during a month. Travel brochures and magazines, $2,040. Travel accessories, office computer supplies, prepaid expense. Sorry, prepaid insurance.
And office supplies and office computer supplies, prepaid insurance. In this case, where to go?
Company, make adjusting, make general journal entries.
Yeah. The first one is travel brochures and magazines. That one you have to select the expense account debit and asset account credit, right?
Right.
Travel brochures and magazine. Let me see what account numbers they have. Oh, here. Travel accessories used.
Oh, there's travel brochures right under that?
Yes, yes. That one is the first one. And the amount is 2040. And you can see adjustment. And go back to next one, asset account. Now you have to select the asset account. That one is brochures. And the next one is accessory, travel accessories. Travel brochures, travel accessories used. That one is 1990. And then travel accessory. Next one is office and computer supplies. I'm going to check supplies used. Office and computer supplies. This one is. Oh, no, not this one, expense. Supplies used. You don't have separate account for office and computer supplies used. I'm going to select supplies used. Supplies used 380. And here computer supplies used in the asset account.
Go back up. per state. You say up. Yeah.
The last one is prepaid insurance, insurance expense. Insurance expense $6,000. And prepaid insurance. Are you okay? Okay. Next one, from owner complete adjusting entry for depreciation. The same screen. Sorry, last time I made mistake. This time is same screen.
No
problem. I'll save a new. This one is from owner complete adjusting entries for depreciation. And depreciation, you know what accounts we have to use it, right? The expense account is
Debit.
debit, but what expense account we are going to use?
computer equipment
Depreciation.
That one is asset account. The bottom we have depreciation expense. See? The under expense, see under expense category, this is the, this one is debit and this one is credit.
Right.
Yeah. Expense. 160. And go back to second one. That one is computer. Under computer equipment, you have cost and the depreciation. You have to select depreciation. The same thing you are going to do it for office furniture. Depreciation expense for office furniture. They have only one account. Depreciation expense. That one is $50. And office furniture. Furniture cost and the depreciation. Next one is business vehicle depreciation expense. Four to five. And
Business vehicle depreciation.
next one is office depreciation expense. you understand how to do the journals.
Yes.
Could you upload that company, the other company? We can continue with the other company.
Today?
Pardon me? No, the memo number, you are getting the memo from your boss, that number, the document number. Entry number, computer is giving automatically according to how many entries you have. Yeah.
Matilda, why are these memo numbers numbered? Is it because they have to be also, recorded?
In the memo, beside depreciation, you can put the memo number 6.
Do memos also have to be saved, like in your records for audit reasons or not? Probably not.
You're going to have a document. You're going to do the transaction with the document. That document shows memo number. When you're doing the journal, you can write down beside the memo, adjusting entries like dash memo number 6, memo number 5, something like that.
In the real world, we have to do that?
Yeah.
We have to save memos?
Yeah.
Oh, make references to them.
Yeah, it's good to save it.
Okay.
Because any transaction when you are doing, you have to have a document, right? That will
Right.
Then they can go and check in the memo document number according to your journal.
Okay.
If you save it, it's better for the auditors.
Oh.
Auditors or whoever want to check.
Right.
They can go back to a physical document. I sent an email earlier. If you download, I'm going to download that one too. If you download, go to company. You know how to restore, right?
Yes.
Okay. It takes 2-3 minutes to update. During that time, if you want, someone can read the company information. Other people, they can listen what kind of company they are going to work with.
Oh, who's reading? Somebody read. Right, Matilda, you want somebody to read?
Yeah, Matrisa can read. Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting on the next business, Curly's Cabinets, which is on page 398. Should we read all the things we're going to learn, like objectives?
Yeah, then you understand what I'm going to do.
Yes, that is important. Okay, so after completing this chapter, you should be able to deposit sales receipts in multiple bank accounts, use account numbers.
Last time we learned deposits, but you didn't use multiple bank accounts. But here you are going to use it that. Okay.
But you mean like before we only use checking account?
Yeah, before you use only checking account here.
Okay, now we're going to use different
There are some
types.
activities there, you didn't do that before. Yeah.
Okay, so we're also going to learn to use account numbers, enter credit card purchases, pay credit card accounts.
This is the one you're asking, Mafisa, what is enter credit card charges? When you are entering credit card purchase, you are using that icon.
Right. Because everything else we do, when we go to pay bills, when we go to receive payments, it's affecting our bank account, right? And then in these examples that are coming up, we're going to be applying it to our credit card.
Yeah.
Account.
This is you're not using your bank account. This is like using your credit card. That one is a different icon.
Yeah, what I mean is like so far, everything we did affected, all payments affected our bank account, whereas in this chapter we're going to learn how to apply charges to our credit card. Okay, so we're also going to learn to remit sales taxes. Yes, because I don't know how to do that. Assess finance charges.
Yeah, finance charges for the outstanding customers.
Okay. Transfer funds.
Sorry, which page are you reading?
Page 398.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Yeah.
We're halfway through the objectives as to what we're going to learn. And so we're going to assess finance charges. Also, we're going to transfer funds between bank accounts.
This is the finance charges. These finance charges belong to customers. Outstanding statements after 30 days after term, you are going to charge finance charges. That is the one you are going to learn it too. Yeah.
So, make end of period adjusting journal entries. Close the books at the end of a fiscal period. Display and print banking and tax reports.
And we are learning reconcile bank and credit card accounts also.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And because that's the part like I'm eager for. You know, viewing like, a balance sheet after we do all this. So enter closing date passwords and enter transactions for previous fiscal period.
After the audit, you are going to get the adjusting entries from the auditors. That one you have to record in the previous year, right? That one also out the year. It's the same thing, but they are teaching everything.
Right.
Company information.
Company profile. Curly's Cabinets in Lindsay, Ontario is owned and operated by Charles Curly Cutter by Charles Curly Cutter in the garage attached to his home, which he converted into a spacious shop. Curly builds custom-made wooden furniture, cabinets, bedroom suites, wall units, bookshelves, plate rails, wainscoting, dressers, tables, and chairs. For new homes, he also designs built-in cabinets and shelves. He sells some smaller pieces at craft shows in Toronto. These shows provide an opportunity to promote his craftsmanship to new customers. Next page. Woodworking was Curly's hobby in high school, and he completed a program in carpentry and small business at a community college. After a 2-year apprenticeship, he started his own business. In his spare time, he volunteers at a senior's residence, doing small repair jobs and supervising and teaching in the woodworking shop. Curly accepts cash, checks, and Visa for his furniture. For all his products, he uses fine wood that he buys when a customer places an order. Customer deposits pay for these purchases. All customers pay 13% HST on purchases. For some business purchases, Curly uses a credit card. He also has accounts setup with local lumber supply stores. Other supplies that he purchases regularly include nails, screws, sandpaper of all grades, stains, finishing varnishes, and oils. His tools include small manual woodworking tools, as well as a variety of power saws, drills, and routers. Curly's Cabinets pays HST on all business-related purchases and on items that are not used directly to make furniture. At the end of September 2012, Curly is ready to enter the last month of transactions for his fiscal year and close the books. He converted his accounting records to QuickBooks using the following. Chart of account.
Yeah. Your chart of account, trial balance, balance accounting, customers, vendors, all those information. Now we are going to start doing on page 404. Everybody is ready for the software or still updating? For some people, depends on the computer, it's updating, taking more time, right?
I'm ready.
Everybody? Everybody have the same company, Curly Cabinet? This is the company name, Curly Cabinet.
For me, not yet, but I will follow up now and I will do it later. That's what I do all the time.
Who is who is the
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? You know how to upload, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We are going to start doing that. Page 404, SD number memo 1. Memphis, are you going to read off?
Sure. I'm just, can you just clarify something for me, Matilda? Where it said, in the summary of, what I just read, it said Curly's Cabinets pays HST on all business-related purchases and items that are not used directly to make furniture. Does that mean like he pays it and then he gets reimbursed later? Like why is it saying that? Why is it including that?
Yeah, they are going to reimburse later.
But that applies to all businesses, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it just means it's HST, not GST. Okay, I get it.
No, HST. Yeah.
It's HST. Okay, just because like the previous business had GST, they were exempt from
that means I think the tourist company maybe they don't pay sales tax. Insurance, we don't pay sales tax. We pay only GST. Same as like that, they have rules for tourist company. I have no idea about that. Maybe because of that they pay only GST.
Right.
Matilda?
Yes.
But I think that's because the tourist companies in Alberta and they don't have provincial sales tax there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Oh.
This one is making deposit to multiple bank accounts.
This is on page 404?
404.
Okay. Making deposits to multiple bank accounts. Curly's Cabinets holds all checks, cash, and credit card receipts from customers for later deposit. Because 2 bank accounts are used, you must make a separate deposit for each bank account and choose the items to be deposited to each bank account. Other than choosing the bank account, the deposit procedure is the same as the one described in Chapter 7 for a single account. See page 302. The first transaction that we will enter is a deposit to the bank checking account. Refer to the following source document as we work through the steps to enter it.
Memo number 1, we are showing what are the amounts they are going to deposit at the bank checking account, right?
Right.
Deposit the following undeposited cash and checks. We have to go to deposits, right? We have to go. Anybody?
Record deposit?
Yeah, record deposits, because all the money is in the undeposited funds whenever received. That one we are going to deposit now. If you want to deposit.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Record deposit.
click on deposit. Continue with me, okay? When you click on deposit, you can see this dialog box, right?
Mhm.
In the dialog box, there are few view payments method type, right? Then click on this. Then you can see cash and checks, American Express, MasterCard, credit card, debit card. Now we are going to select only cash and checks. Because we have Visa payment, you can see here, Visa payment, check, everything is together here. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
The cash, checks, Visa. We are going to select only those. If you want to select only those, go to all types and select cash and check. Now we have only 4.
Mhm.
Now you can select all. When you select all, you can see the total 6,230 according to your book, right?
Right.
Now, after that, you are going to say OK. When you say OK, you are going to deposit in a bank account, and also the date is October 1st, 2012. Change the date. October 1st, 2012. And see, in your book, you can see the total deposit is 6,230. Owner withdrawals cash for personal use 200, and net deposit 6,030. Did you see that in your book?
Yes.
Then he took $200 from the cash, the owner. That
Right.
one also we had to record in the screen. When you see the bottom, there is cash back goes to cash back memo, cash back amount. Cash back goes to drawings account. Drawings account. Select the drawings. Cashback memo, personal use. And cashback amount is $200. You understand what I am doing, right? Because that $200, we can do the transaction in the same screen. Whatever there is, they collect, this is the money they have. Now they are taking from cash $200 for personal use. That one we are showing here. Right?
Right.
Now, when you press tab button, now you can see this is the money you are going to deposit. This is the total amount. $200 you already recorded as a personal use. Now you are going to deposit only this much. Right? You understand what I am doing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Over there on the top, you have your deposits. On the bottom, you have your drawings.
Yeah. This one we are transferring from undeposited funds. Part of it going to personal drawings, the others going to bank account. All the money is in the book. When we receive the money, we already recorded in the undeposited funds. After he recorded undeposited funds, he took some money until we haven't deposited yet. That's why they took the money, $200. Now they are going to deposit only 6,230. Okay? Now you can save and close. You understand what we did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody?
Can you just repeat it?
Okay. According to cash and checks, the total amounts in this, we did the previous screen, you understand, because you did earlier, Bina, right?
Yes.
Now, when we come to the second screen, the same information we had before, but we never used this part. In this exercise, they are showing how to use this part. If anybody take the money for petty cash or take the money for other miscellaneous expenses, how we can record in the book. According to the collection, he took $200 for the personal use. Now we are recording that as drawings. This is the part we had to record that information. First,
Withdrawals.
yeah. Well, first we are selecting what what the expenses account, and then this is the memo, and this is the amount. Then from this total, is deduct this amount, and this is the amount we are going to deposit in the bank.
Understand. Thank you.
Matilda, if there was no deposits to be made and just withdrawal to be recorded, we would come to the same screen, make deposits, and fill in the bottom portion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can save and close. You understand that. Last time also we did the same transaction, but we haven't used this personal withdrawal or any withdrawals. Next one is...
I have another question, Matilda. So you know the layout of this screen, our home screen? We have, it's like the previous business, the tours business, Terrific Tours. It's like the same layout. There's a purchase orders, there's estimates, there's anyway, and is this like does it get more advanced than this, or is this like all the icons we'll see?
The same software, but when we are setting up the new company, then we can choose which one we want in the layout.
Oh, we can. Okay, but I mean, does it get more complicated than this? Like for a more complex business, can we enter more icons to make it more complex? We can. Does it get more complicated for most businesses, though?
No.
No. Okay.
If you understand the icons, everything is obvious. All the names are labeled. Then it's easier. And also, when the Marlin makeover, they don't use purchase order and those things. That's why they didn't put the tick mark when they are setting up. When we are setting up, we can see all the options. Whatever we want, the icons in the home screen, we can choose.
Okay.
Yeah, the company choose all the icons. Some companies, they don't choose everything if they don't use it. Something like that.
Okay.
That is setting up. The problem is in the setting up.
Right.
The showing in the setting up, yeah. Next one is page 408. That one is memo number 2, SD2 memo number 2. Want to read it? Do you want to read it?
Sure, I'll read it. SD number 2, memo number 2. Deposit all credit card receipts to the bank Visa account.
The same thing. You are going back to the record deposits, and you can see this. If you want, you can select which type Visa. Then you can see only 2. Then select all. After select all, when you say OK, here you have to choose the bank. You are going to deposit in the bank Visa account. Right?
Yes. This means your customer paid by Visa.
No. Yeah, customers pay by Visa, yeah. That one we have deposited in the Visa account. Yeah, good. We are depositing in our Visa account, but the money also we receive it from the customer's Visa account, yes. Even close. Now, Nafisa's transactions. Nafisa, you ask about credit card, enter credit card charges. That's the one we are going to use it now.
For the next exercise?
Page 410.
410, okay. Oh, should I read all that information under enter credit card purchases?
Yeah, good for everybody. They can listen, right?
Sorry?
Yes, good. If you read it, good for everybody.
Okay. Entering credit card purchases. Many businesses use credit cards for some of their business purchases. This has at least 2 advantages. Short-term credit is available without setting up an account with the vendor because the payment for the purchase can be made later, and the buyer does not need to carry cash. When the credit card bill arrives, it provides a concise summary of business transactions. For most cards, if the balance is paid in full before the due date, no additional charges are incurred. Thus, the credit card provides an interest-free short-term loan. Additional credit cards may be obtained on the same account for employees as well, making it easy for employees to cover legitimate business expenses without the need for personal reimbursement. Credit card purchases are like cash purchases, writing checks, because the payment is made at the time of the purchase. Credit card transactions are entered on the Enter Credit Card Charges form. The next transaction that we will enter is a credit card purchase. Refer to the following source document as we work through the steps to enter it. SD3, credit card purchase number OA4550. To autos, $180 plus $23.40 HST for gasoline, oil change, and minor repairs. Invoice totaling $203.40 was paid in full by Visa.
Okay. In that case, we have to go to enter credit card charges. They said this one and this one are same. That means we are paying immediately from our card. This one we are paying from our bank account, right?
Right.
This is we are paying from our credit card. Then click on this. When you click on this also, this is also same as like the enter bills or write checks. Everything is almost same, but a little bit different. And now you are going to select the vendor. Autos.
What did we choose? Matilda, sorry.
Ah?
What did we choose?
Thank you.
What did we choose? The icons.
Oh, icon is this. See, this is the icon we have to use. Enter credit card charges. Under banking, okay. At the bottom there is a right corner. You can see enter credit card charges.
Thank you.
Click on this. That is when you are purchasing on credit card. That is the icon you have to choose. Autos. And the date is October 1st, 2012. The number is OA 4550. And now you are going to come down. And the expenses is gasoline and minor repairs. I think vehicle expenses, let me see. No, select what expenses. Truck expense. At the bottom, there is a truck expense. Select truck expense and HST, and the amount is $180. And repair. Whatever the gasoline, oil change, minor repairs, everything you can write down. I put only repair. Check the total. If the total is okay, and the payment made, yeah, it's automatically go there. Okay. Now we are going to do save and close. After you save it, next one is 413, page 413. This screen is same as like enter bills and record, write checks and enter credit card charges. This screen is same, similar, but the journal is different. After you finish, could you read SD4, credit card bill payment? That is page 413.
So credit card bill payment, SB4. To Kawartha Bank Visa, use Quick Add for new other payee for $451 even in payment of account, including $445 even for purchases before September 30, and $6 interest charges for cash advances. The credit card bill is paid in full with check number 502. Create a new expense account 5130 credit card fee.
Do you understand what kind of transaction you are going to do it now?
Yes, you're paying the credit card now?
Yeah. You already recorded your credit card purchase.
Charges, yes.
No, that is your credit card purchase, right? You recorded already.
Yes.
End of the month, you are receiving credit card statement, right, from the bank.
Right.
In the statement, how much is the balance outstanding, including the charges you are going to pay now?
Okay.
But the one you purchase now, maybe that one is not included in the statement, but in your book, you will see that. Okay. What you have to do is, if you want to pay the card, first you have to reconcile your bank statement with your book. That one you have to go to reconcile. That is the way they program.
Okay.
This is the one you have to, when you are paying the bank statement, credit card bank statement, you have to go to reconcile first.
Okay.
When you go to reconcile, this is the place you are going to do the bank reconciliation also. But this is the credit card reconciliation.
Credit card yeah, I was going to ask, where do you do credit card reconciliation? So same.
Credit card reconciliation means in your book, when you are purchasing, you are recording the credit card account.
Mm-hmm.
When you receive the statement, you have to make sure everything is matching each other. That is the one you are going to do it. In that case, this is bank checking. It's showing the bank checking. You have to choose credit card Visa. This is the one you are going to choose. This is the account you are going to reconcile. When you open the reconcile, this is the screen you will see. Now you are going to record the ending balance. There is no beginning balance for you in your book. Now you are going to prepare put the ending balance according to this book. The ending balance is $451. The Kawartha Bank, $450 in payment. That's what they are showing. Right? Now, you are going to record 451 as your ending balance according to your statement. Then 451, that is your balance according to statement. You are recording the statement balance. And this one also, this one is, date is October 1st. $451. When you come down, you can see enter any finance charges. You have finance charges, $6. Interest charges is $6, right? The $6, when you're in this screen, you can do the transaction also for your bank charges. In the bank reconciliation screen, you can do the bank charges also, transaction. When you're doing the bank charges, that is the $6. No, not $6. The date is October 1st. Are you following me, right? They are saying there is no expense account for the bank charges, credit card charges. Now you are going to create credit card charges here. That one is credit card charges. Press tab button.
Matilda, is all this stuff just to account for the $6 credit card charge?
Yeah. See, according to your book, they are saying $6 interest charges for cash advances.
Right. No, if there was no interest charge, right? Suppose you paid your bill, on time before the due date, you had no interest charges. would you even have to do this reconciliation step?
Where it says no interest charges?
No, I said if hypothetically.
Okay. No, in the statement, if they show, that is you have charges. This is your recording according to your statement.
But what if your statement had no interest charges?
In that case, you don't have to.
You don't have to reconcile. You don't have to do this step. Okay, this is just so that we can record the $6 interest.
You have to do according up to this. If you don't have charges, you don't have to touch this.
Because then our balances would match. Is that why? Yeah. Okay.
Setup and account credit card charges and save and close. Okay. Now, after we finish everything, check everything. Account number is correct and the date is correct and the ending balance, if everything is correct, now you can continue. When you continue, you can see your book. In your book, you have 450. This one is 200. This one, I think in your screen you can see the amount. Can open this. Oh my God. Okay. See, in my book, 445 and 340. We have only this much. But this is our balance, the previous balance, that is 445. $6 is not in our book. We recorded now. That is here. Clear. See, $6 we have it now. And 445 according to the statement, including 445 purchase, that is the previous purchase. In September we purchased that one is there. The new one is here, that one not in the statement. Now we are going to pay only this and this one, $6 and this one.
Oh, now I know, Matilda. So the whole reason why we entered that balance,
yeah,
because they said they just recently switched to QuickBooks. That's why, right?
Not for that.
I mean, because if they didn't recently switch, they would already have that beginning balance. They would already have it from entering all the details from previous times.
The previous balance is there. That's what it shows in our book. This is our cash book, the company book, company ledger.
Right. That 445 that's showing on the top, you just entered that, right? When you were doing the reconciliation stuff?
No. This one is coming from all the transaction, the history.
Oh, okay.
September 30th, they purchased something that for 445. That one is coming from our history. This is the new entry we need now. Autos, this is our new entry. This is coming automatically, but $6 is not there because we haven't recorded about $6. Until we receive the bank statement, we don't know how much is the charges.
Okay.
That charges, we record it now. Ending balance 451 according to the statement. Now we are going to put the tick mark here. Then see, now for $6 we already recorded in the previous screen, that one, and now we put the tick mark. The total cleared balance is 451. This is the ending balance. Now difference is nothing. This one is outstanding. We are going to pay next month.
Okay.
You understand what I'm doing?
Yes. It's not on the bill yet. It'll appear on next month's bill.
This is the ledger from our company book.
Right.
We are matching with the statement. When we are paying, first we have to clear that balance. This is the balance we are paying now. That's what we are clearing now.
Okay.
$6 and this one. This one we are not clearing because we are not paying now.
Right. Okay.
And we have to check in the corner, the right corner, the bottom corner, ending balance how much, cleared balance how much. If the difference is not zero, then we have to leave it and go back and check. Here only one transaction, previous transactions. If you made any mistake in the transaction, previous transaction, it's not going to be balanced. If it is not balanced, we have to leave the button and go back and check our books.
Okay.
Now, reconcile now. When we reconcile, the system is asking write a check for the payment now or enter the bill payment later. I am going to write a check now. According to the book, we are paying now. Write a check for payment now. Say OK. Immediately you can see the write checks. See? Write check screen is here. Right?
Right, yes. Yeah.
And also it's asking about the summary and the reconciliation form. If you want summary or detail or both, I'm going to select detail and display. You can print or display. I'm going to display. See, the 445 cleared you are paying, $6 cleared you are paying. This is the one you are going to pay next month. Next month or whenever you are paying, whenever you receive the bank statement, you are going to pay that.
Right. Okay.
Now we are going to prepare the check. According to this, Kawata Bank Visa, we don't have in our list. We are going to create the name because they are saying like to Kawata Bank Visa, use QuickCard and new other pay. Right?
Right.
In a book, they are saying like we have to create that. Now we are going to write that name. Press tab button, QuickCard because you don't have to give an address and everything. And instead of vendor, customer, employee, select other and say OK. Now you can print the check. If you want, you can print the check or you can save it and save and close and print the check later. Now we understand how did you pay the bank. If you receive the bank statement, how you have to pay the bank statement. First, you have to go back to reconcile and make sure all the transaction is matching with your statement. And then you can print the check from the bank statement, bank reconciliation screen.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
You understand?
Matilda, nowadays, like, do businesses still use checks to pay their bills?
The saving?
Do many businesses use checks to pay their bills?
Normally, they are paying direct deposits and give the bank accounts.
They pay it online, right?
Yeah, they pay it
online banking.
Yeah, yeah. But if you paid it online, also you are going to learn that one also in the.
We're going to learn in this course.
Here.
Okay.
If you use checks, how you record it? Though they are teaching all kind of
transactions. Yeah. Okay.
But depends on how the company is working. You have to follow according to that. That one is easier. You have to go and check in your bank, compare with the bank statement. Two bank statements. One is your bank statement, one is your visa statement. Those two you have to check it and transfer.
Right.
That one. Yeah. That one. After you finish after you finish your software learning, then when you go to workplace, you can use your own way to do that.
Okay.
That's easy.
Okay.
Only you are learning the software. When the transaction comes, you will have different method to do the transactions.
Okay.
The screens and icons are same. The other thing you can do differently.
You can format it to your own preference.
Yeah. Now almost to 4:21.
We're going to give you a break now, Matilda. Till next class.
Yeah, because I had morning class also this morning. Thank you so much for your patience, and try at home if you want, and go to previous companies and finish it for your practice.
Practice, right, for
Yeah,
sure.
questions? You can ask me anytime. Different companies, different kind of transaction they are teaching. That's what. The first time, Mafisa, you were asking about one company. If you work with one company, we can do everything in the same place. But the first company we learn about service company. The
Right.
second one inventory company. This one is about kind of manufacturing and everything.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, it's it like at least we're doing like a whole bunch of transactions for the same type of company.
Yeah.
It's not like it doesn't change companies for every new exercise. Yeah, it's fine. I just want to confirm, Matilda. The next class will be on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken, at 1:30.
I will, according to schedule. Let me see the schedule. My schedule is full because I don't know when is your class. I will check it.
Okay.
Next class is going to be.
So I'm really scared of missing a class. So
No, I will send the.
It's 28.
28. Okay, perfect.
28.
Yes. 1:30.
1:30. That's what I have to.
Yeah, 28. Yeah. I will send the invitation.
All right. Thank you so much, Matilda. We'll let you go now. You have a great day.
You too, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.